Good evening.
Yeah. I figured out landscape mode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so smart. My God. You're so
Just
lucky.
now.
Oh, what was that laugh? I didn't like that reaction. What? What's that all about? My God.
My God.
So, today we're going to be talking U.S. visa processes. That's so fun.
Maybe they have a price attraction.
Well, a lot of them have already said, like, just do the paperwork yourself. And I'm just, if you miss one little thing and get rejected, you have to, not only do you have to start all over again, but you have to pay all the fees again.
Someone is there, my God.
You tell them we're busy. The dogs are going nuts. My God. Probably borrowing more stuff. So yeah, as soon as a few more people get in here, we'll start.
Borrowing a cement sack. You will.
Just an empty sack?
Yeah.
Why are they borrowing it? I don't want it back. Just tell them to keep it.
Yeah, they said they will give back the new.
I don't want one.
Okay.
Just, they can take 2 or 3. I don't care. Bring back an empty sack. Just take them.
Huh?
They're so crazy. My God. Had to get her a little booster seat because she's short.
Oh, okay.
Her little head is like down here if she doesn't sit on a pillow. Here, get off the pillow for a second.
Maybe you're.
What? You're gonna sit on my lap? That's a different kind of video with a different pay scale.
Caption. Different caption.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll go ahead and start. So, I mean, everyone has said like, oh, why don't you just get married? I mean, that was always the plan basically. But now, since I'm going back to the U.S. and want to bring her along, it's kind of a rush thing. So I went ahead and got an appointment, which the appointment system for the U.S. consulate, you can go to the U.S. Embassy in Manila or you can go to the U.S. consulate in Cebu. So I'm going to Cebu because there's direct flights from Dipolog to Cebu and it's just easier. And apparently the U.S. consulate in Cebu is located in the Waterfront Hotel, which is also a casino. So that's kind of weird, but now what?
My sister.
My God. You have to turn your phone off or something. Anyway, so I went online on the, you have to do an online appointment. You can't just show up. So I went online, and the first 2 days I was trying to get an appointment. Obviously, all of December was taken. And then there was only like 4 or 5 dates in January, but they were all booked up also. And then February was just completely grayed out. So apparently there's no such thing as going to the website and getting a oh man, I don't know if this landscape mode is going to work because we can't see the there we go. Okay. I don't need to learn more. Go away. Yeah, so There's no such thing apparently as going like 3 months ahead of time to make your appointment, because the calendars are grayed out if you go more than like 1 month in advance. But the thing about it is apparently there's lots of cancellations and confirmations all the time, because yesterday or the day before when I went on there to check again, January 5th had 2 available appointments at 8 a.m. So I went ahead and snagged one of those. So I have an appointment at the U.S. Consulate in Cebu to get my LCCM, which is the legal capacity to contract marriage. Now, the United States does not keep marriage records, so there is no such thing as an LCCM in the U.S. In other countries there are, but the U.S. there's not. So you basically, they have a pre-made form on the website that you can print off and fill out like an affidavit saying like when you were married, when you were divorced, and all this stuff, and then have the U.S. consulate sign off on it. And apparently that's it. You know, apparently you go to the office, it takes like 30 minutes. I did have the foresight to bring all of my documentation with me when I came here to the Philippines. So I have both sets of my divorce papers. I have my birth certificate, social security card, all that stuff. The only issue is I renewed my tourist visa, in November?
Yeah.
At the beginning of November. And so, you give them your passport and they hold it while they're doing the paperwork. Well, this guy has had my passport since the beginning of November, and it's only a 4-month extension. And he's had my passport for almost 2 months. And I need that passport to go to Cebu, to go to the U.S. consulate.
Mm-hmm.
So, this visa stuff, like, if you guys are going to be on a tourist visa, I would highly recommend either go to an actual Bureau of Immigration office or do it online yourself to begin with, right from the start. Because I went to like the little satellite office in Dipolog, and apparently what those people do is you give them your passport and all your information. Basically, those people go online and create some whack job, sign-in information for you on behalf of you, just like if you were doing it. They do the same thing that you would be doing, only they charge you 5,000 pesos for the express lane. And then a couple of other fees also, on top of what the visa would normally cost if you just paid for it online. Now, not only that, but once they do that, once they create your bullshit whatever that they do online on your behalf, after that you cannot do it yourself ever again. You can't. Because I went on the website and tried to extend my visa, and it wouldn't accept any of my legitimate information. All my information was correct, but it would not accept it because the immigration officer, I don't even think, he's just some guy that works with them or whatever, or like a middleman or fixer or something like that. But once they create their BS or whatever, then you can't do it after that. So I'm forced to go back to that same guy every single extension. And it takes them forever to get the visa and paperwork back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like last time when I did an 8-month extension, it was 3.5 or 4 months that they had my visa or my passport and my visa papers before I got them back. So this time it was a 4-month extension, and they've had it for 2 months so far. So I would highly recommend just, I know it's a hassle because, like, from where I am, the closest Bureau of Immigration office, I think, is Zamboanga City. I think there's one there. An actual, or maybe Pagadian.
No, Immigration.
No, Zamboanga, I think.
there's
Yeah. Zamboanga City, which is like a 4-hour drive, 3.5 or 4-hour drive from here, right?
I don't know, because the bus is 6 to 8 hours, I think. I don't know.
Well, shit, you might as well go to CDO then.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so it's like 5 or 6 hours from here, drive. Or I can just go 2 hours to DePolog and go to the little satellite office in the City Hall building.
And wait, well, how many months?
Yeah. I mean, so if you're able to, like right from the start, when you first get to the Philippines and get your first, 30 days free or whatever, the very first extension you do, I would recommend trying to do it online. That way you could enter all your correct information. What is the deal? Are people doing chats or?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure nobody's like trying to comment or whatever and I can't see it. Yeah, there's a good morning. Okay, very good. So anyway, off of the, visa rant or whatever, but I'm telling you, just do it online, because once you do that express lane crap the first time, you have to do it forever. And it costs extra money. Like it was, to do my 8-month extension, it was 14,000 pesos to do an 8-month extension with all the fees and everything. Well, the price for visa extensions actually went up January of this year. So when I did my 4-month extension, it cost 11,000 pesos for 4 months. So it's a little bit and when you're talking like 4,000 or 5,000 pesos just for the express lane, which is not very express. I mean, it is fast. When you go in there, you just hand them the money and hand them your passport, sign your name, and you're gone in 5 minutes. It's very fast. But the problem is you wait 3 or 4 months to get your passport back. So what happens if an emergency happens and you need to leave the country, like quickly? Like you have a death in the family or something like that. This guy's got your passport in some whole other city sitting on a desk. So, what are you supposed to do? I text the guy and I told him, my name and hey, I need to do a flight, so I need my passport back. So he said he could get it done by the 26th, so I can pick it up next Friday, hopefully, but we'll see. So anyway, back on the marriage stuff. My God, this little girl.
Mm-hmm.
You're so happy. More than 2 months at the immigrant. Yeah, well, you can get more than 2 months here at the satellite office. He'll give you a year if you want, but it's broken down into 2-month segments. So it's true you can only do 2 months at a time, but you can do several 2-month extensions all in one visit. So when I extended for 8 months, it was 4 extensions, all at in one visit. So yes, it's broken down into 2-month pieces, but it's all in one visit, and you can stack them.
Not here in Cebu.
Yeah, I don't know. It's true. You probably cannot get more than 2 months at an actual Bureau of Immigration office. But we're not talking about doing things through the Bureau of Immigration office. We're talking about Joe Blow down here at the City Hall building in DePolog processing visa extensions on your behalf.
It's just a satellite immigration.
Sort of, yeah. So, I mean, there's a window that says immigration on it in City Hall. I mean, it's not like totally illegitimate, but
Fixer, no. It's really
it's kind of like a fixer, but they actually work for immigration. You know, there's a window in City Hall, and it
Yes.
has huge like chrome letters that say immigration on it.
Just come there every Friday.
Yeah, he goes there every Friday at 9 a.m. And so, yeah, it's kind of like a fixer in the sense that you can go around the rules a little bit. Like I said, I mean, I have a video when this 2-month rule came out and everybody was talking about it or whatever. I went and did my 8-month extension, and I did a video where I showed all my documents when I got them back. I showed that each paper was a 2-month extension, but I had 4 sets, and they were all time stamped the same day. So however they do the paperwork and the computer stuff, they go around that, and you can do a year extension at one time if you want to, and it's totally fine. The problem is that if you ever want to do an online extension yourself, after that, it's impossible. The website will not take your information because those people have done some kind of witchcraft, like lies or whatever, just made up some stuff in the website to make it work over and over again to do several 2-month extensions. And I mean, all the documentation, like the passport number, you know, my identification numbers, my ACR card, and all that stuff are all correct on all the documents. So it's not like they change, you know. So if I show the documents to a Bureau of Immigration officer, they are valid. But, you know, anyway, we'll get off of that and get back on the marriage stuff. So I have, I'm doing magic, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. And Messiah. Dr. Quack Quack.
Yeah.
Quack Quack. Anyway. So yeah. If you guys are interested or don't believe that you can get more than 2 months at a time, just go back in my videos and look for the one where I show all of the documents all at once. So anyway, so I have an appointment for January 5th at 8 a.m. in Cebu. So I have to fly from here to Cebu I'm going to go on the 4th. And then I was going to stay in the hotel, the waterfront hotel and casino where the embassy is, or where the consulate is located, but it's like 8,000 pesos for 2 nights. Okay, I looked on Google Maps, and right around the corner from there, it says it's an 11-minute walk. It's 2,000 pesos for 2 nights. So I think I'll just get the hotel that's 2,000 pesos and walk 11 minutes to the consulate.
Someone asked if I'm married before.
No, she never has been.
Yeah.
Have you been close? Did anyone ask you? Did the kid's father ask you?
I mean, both parents agree that after he graduated, they will get married, but no, he didn't graduate.
Well, he didn't graduate, but whose choice was it to not get married?
Me. I mean, they said we will get married, but I said no, not now, like that.
Yeah. Very good.
I know.
Very smart. You gotta wait for a foreigner.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So you can snatch that green card.
Yeah.
And then get a divorce so fast.
They will see.
Yeah, so anyway, so when I go to Cebu, I have to bring both sets of my divorce papers. I have to bring a birth certificate, an ID, and passport. And it should be very easy to, it shouldn't take more than like maybe 30 minutes. So I'm going to stay in Cebu. I'll get there on the 4th, and then I'll take a flight out of Cebu back here on the morning of the 6th. So 2 nights in a hotel in Cebu, which, I mean, if I happen to be able to go to like Burger King or something while I'm there, then so be it. I mean, I can't help,
Okay.
you know.
That's good. She's 3 and 4 photocopies of each. 4 photocopies.
For the U.S. consulate visit, just for the affidavit, the LCCM. I don't know. I'll have to look up the requirements again, but I didn't see the 4 photocopies thing for the, because the U.S. consulate, they don't really care that much because the U.S. does not maintain marriage records. So it's not even an official like U.S. document. It's just a blank affidavit form, and then the U.S. consulate person, like the notary person, signs the bottom. But it says right on the bottom, like the United States does not, maintain marriage records, and this document, we are not guaranteeing what?
He said that he's just joking, but normally they need more
Oh,
copies.
just joke, yeah. Now they do need a bunch of photocopies when we go apply for the marriage license. That is true. What was I saying before?
About
Just a
the,
minute ago.
about the consulate.
Oh yeah, it says at the bottom of the affidavit that the United States does not maintain marriage records, and this form does not guarantee by the U.S. government truth or accurate. So the U.S. consulate, like it's just basically you're just using them as a notary service that looks official for the Philippine government, even though it means nothing. Like it says right on there that it doesn't guarantee the accuracy or truthfulness of the statements. So it really doesn't make a lot of sense. But
See, you have delivery.
what?
Delivery.
Then we're gonna have to go to the ATM if they're gonna deliver that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go here in a little bit. So, side topic, just because the delivery notice came up on the phone.
Yeah.
The viewer sponsored wheelbarrow is arriving today, apparently, unless it's some other package. But as far as I know, I think it's the wheelbarrow that
Yeah, I mean,
the guys paid
that's
for.
the expensive one that we.
Yeah. And I did end up getting a solid rubber tired one because when I thought of like solid rubber tire, I thought it was those skinny ones that would just cut into the mud real bad, but it's not. It's the big, fat, wide ones. 4 weeks until the marriage is done. Okay, so that I need to hurry my speech up here because that I'm getting to that. So anyway, I got to go to the U.S. consulate on January 5th, okay, to get the LCCM. She is going to go with me to Dipolog on the 26th when I pick up my passport, and she'll get her Cinemar, right?
Yeah.
Certificate of non-marriage or whatever. So she'll get all that taken care of. Then when I get back from the U.S. consulate with my LCCM, then we can take all the documentation to City Hall and apply for the marriage license. Now there's a rule in the Philippines that they have to do a post. Like they take a physical piece of paper and post at City Hall on the outside, and they like list your name and you're going to get married and all this stuff. They have to do a public posting for 10 days. After the 10 days, then they can release your marriage certificate to you, and then you have to get married within 120 days of the marriage certificate or license being approved. So, January 5th, so 10 days.
Maybe we'll.
So, probably the very end of January or the very first day or two of February is when we would actually be able to get married. And it's not going to be like a huge official like wedding ceremony. It's more of like a let's get in there and hurry up and get it done before I have to leave.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a giant celebration at a future date when we return.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the first time we come back for vacation, which would only be like a year after you leave.
Yeah.
Will it be live too? I mean, I guess we could do a live. It's just going to be at the mayor's office.
Mayors or a lawyer.
I think it's going to be at the mayor's office.
Mayor's office.
I think so.
I mean, they said it's okay. I don't know. Lawyer.
No, it has to be a judge. A judge or
Yeah, a judge. Yeah.
not a lawyer, a judge.
A judge.
even though all judges are lawyers, but not all lawyers are judges.
Amy and Kim, yeah, in the Polog, they get married in its judge.
Why not here in Cheyenne?
I don't know. They just get
I'll
married
just
there.
go and have the mayor
I
do it.
hear that's it. I hear.
The mayor knows us.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
I hear there's a wedding. Let me get my.
Yeah, it's not going to be like that. The big fancy like celebratory ceremony will be much later. This is more of a administrative process so that I can bring her to the U.S. and get everything squared away. It always was the plan that we would get married at some point, but this is just kind of like, made it to where we need to do it fast.
Yeah.
She's so mad that there's no ceremony.
I mean, it's okay. I understand.
Yeah.
But
the good part is you get to come to the U.S. So.
Yeah, but I really like to have that ceremony.
I would too, because I've been married twice before, but I've never had a wedding.
Yeah.
So all 3 of my marriages will at least begin at the courthouse. Yeah, well, I don't know. There still are viewers that are convinced that you're a scammer.
Yeah.
Like even after me being here a year and like
I mean,
you've never even like hinted at scamming. You don't ask me for money ever. If anything, I have to force you to take it. And then also, your mother gave you like over 2,600 square meters of property, and you basically just signed it all over to me, no questions asked. So that's not a very good scammer if you're giving me like.
Yeah, and also, I mean, I gave also sometimes for the food like that, so they didn't know our life.
Well, I've told them before that we're a team.
Yeah.
So we don't have like separate money. A lot of foreigners, I completely understand why. Wait time on the family visa in the yeah, it's 2 years. I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing that you can do about it. Just wait your 2 years like everybody else. I mean, yeah, it's not cool. It's not fun. It's not fair to the legitimate people, that are trying to get stuff done. Like it's really not fair, but it is what it is. I mean, for better or worse, no matter what your opinion is, there's a reason why so many people immigrate to America. And I'm not one of those like table thumping like America's the greatest country on earth or whatever, but a lot of people see it that way. And like it or don't like it, America's one of the main superpowers on earth. I mean, it's so I understand like having to weed out and protect, the social system, the Social Security and Medicaid and all that stuff. So, she's a scammer. She's not a good, she's not a good scammer. That's for sure. What was that other one about keeping? Too many hate. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. But when somebody comes on and says like, bro, you're so stupid, why would you build a house? You're not even married and all that. I get a little bit offended because it's like I did everything I was supposed to do. We made out lease contracts and we did the title paper. I mean, it's ridiculous. Anyway, so yeah, it doesn't seem fair, the process taking 2 years, but at the same time, it is what it is. So we will have a nice big wedding in a few years from now, like 2 or 3 years from now. We will have a huge ceremony, but for now, it's more administrative than anything. Not that it's fake or not real, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that the reason it's expedited is more logistical. Yeah. Building a home, yeah.
I think that.
Well, some people would disagree that there was nothing wrong with that, but I don't,
Mm.
In my whole life, I've always been somewhat of a protector or provider. So, if I don't have people that rely on me for support, then I end up buying crazy stuff. Like I end up like when I lived in America, once my children were like teenagers and they were barely home at all, I mean, I was buying crazy, crazy stuff. Like it was ridiculous. So it's a lot better for me to have someone to take care of.
12 months.
12 months. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's a K1 though. I thought about doing the K1 first to get her there faster. Here's the problem. She has 2 children. So the K1 would get her there in, 6 to 12 months, but she would have to leave the children here with someone else living here to take care of them while the other paperwork went through, the citizenship. With the marriage visa, the spousal visa, as soon as she can come to the US, her children can come with her. Now they do have to be included in the paperwork. They do have to have their own passports and all that stuff. But there's no lag time or time in between when she comes to the US and then they can come to the US. As soon as her feet are legally allowed to touch US soil, so are theirs with the spousal visa.
And it's easy to get passport for the children also.
Yeah, the children's no problem. They're naturalized through the mother. That's not a problem. The issue with the K1 though is the fact that you're going to split the family up. Me leaving and going back to America and being on video calls for the next 2 years, I think is a lot less traumatic and emotionally draining to the children than if I left and then a year later their mother left and then 6 months after that they're able to come. I think that would be more traumatic or emotionally damaging for them rather than just, still being here with their mother just like they always were, and then all of a sudden one day 2 years from now they're going to America. I think that's a lot better.
Yeah, and they're excited.
Oh, they're excited. They were asking me all kinds of questions. All kinds of questions. What kind of questions were they asking? I don't even
About
remember.
the school.
About the schools.
Yeah, then. I mean, you told them that it's not easy because Kulai is like that, and the
Because
food
Kalai
about
is like what?
the skin like that.
Oh yeah, I told Ezra he's gonna have to really watch out for his little sister because unfortunately she's gonna draw a lot of attention from the boys in American school because of her skin color. They're gonna think that she's beautiful and all that stuff. And I told him that if he sees boys chasing her around, he's gonna have to beat them up. So.
And also the food, if it's really free, then
Yeah, they asked
can
about the
bring
school lunches.
money.
Because here schools don't provide any food. Like here, the children have to bring whatever food they're going to eat to school with them, and they always eat breakfast at home and then only take lunch to school. But in America, lunch and breakfast are provided at school. It's free if you're low income, but especially with both of us working, we won't qualify for free lunch. But I mean, it's still pretty affordable for not, because you don't have to wake up in the morning and cook and then make a lunch also and all this stuff. I mean, you just wake up and get the kids dressed and push them out the door and they get on the bus and leave.
Yeah. He asked what if he will wake up late and
And I told him there is no waking up late because we will drag you out of bed.
yeah, and the clothes for them. He said you will.
Make sure
Yeah.
they wear like appropriate
Yeah.
stuff to where they're not going to be made fun of, because the Philippine fashion is way different than.
Include them into the paperwork.
Include them into the paperwork for the K1 visa? No, I've never heard that, because the K1 visa is a whole separate case than the citizenship, the green card. So the K1 visa would allow her to come to America in order to get married. So her feet will be able to touch American soil and then stay there for 3 months to get married or whatever, but her children cannot come with her when she comes here on the K1 before they're married. I've never heard that.
Bukdoy. Budoy. Bukdoy.
Maybe they can. I don't know, but I've never heard that the children can come on a fiance visa. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. Either way, regardless of that point, it's better to do the spousal visa anyway, because it's cheaper. It costs a lot less money in the long run, and it's only one immigration case. Instead of 2 separate cases, it's just one. So you're only paying 1 round of fees, and you're just doing 1 long wait time instead of 2 semi-long wait times put together. It's it's less paperwork, it's less hassle. You submit all the paperwork, and then you just sit back and relax and wait 2 years. I mean, whatever. I don't.
Whatever.
Yeah. Kids are a K3. Huh? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. But regardless, even if that was true and the children could come also, it's not.
I can't work.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to work, so she'd just be staying at home doing nothing or whatever for 6 to 12 months while her citizenship. Well, you can get a work permit to temporarily work during that time, but you're talking about so many different applications and cases or whatever. The hell with that. I'm just doing the spousal visa, 1 set of applications, and then just wait. Yeah, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm just going to do the spousal visa. And then I think it'll make her feel better if we're married before I go back to the U.S. anyway. Will it make you worry less about me squeezing boobies and stuff like that?
Yeah.
See, it'll make her feel more secure.
Mhm. Even it's not a.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper.
I like to when I go there and work soon as.
Yeah. So someone asked a second ago about vlogging still or whatever, and yes, we are going to continue. We are going to continue, but obviously, if I'm working, every day, and we're separated by 10,000 miles and 13 hours time difference, the logistics are going to be a little more difficult. So I think the way we're going to work it is yeah, I'm going to hire a service just to hold her hand and help her along. Anyway, what was I saying?
I don't know about the vlogging.
Oh yeah. So I think the way we're going to work it is she's going to video stuff here, and obviously I'm going to be sending money back here so that work can be finished on the house. I think one of the first things is I'm going to send her enough money to have someone come and drill the well deeper with an actual with an actual like drilling rig with like 3 or 4 inch casing.
Oh.
You're fine. Spouse abuse.
Okay.
You're fine. Yawa. Anyway, so that I think that's the first thing we're gonna do is have the well drilled deeper, because I think the well pump that I purchased can go up to like 300 feet deep, and it's only 45 feet deep right now. So there's plenty of room to go, and I believe that they can drill through the center of the already existing well that's there, because it hasn't rained here in probably what 5 or 6 days.
Yeah.
And the well water is getting pretty low. So yeah, we can run about 1 week, 7 or 8 days on the amount of water that's usually in the well or whatever. But then after a week we really need the rain, and it's supposed to rain today about noon, so we'll see. But it has supposed to rain for the last 3 days. And we can see over there over the mountain, we can see that there is rain in areas, but it's just like for some reason, maybe the shape of the land affects the atmospheric temperature or pressure or something. I don't know. I don't know if the geography of the way the land is laid out affects that or not, but it seems like right where our house is, like it really doesn't rain as much as it rains everywhere else in the area. I can't see it. She arrives there and you have so many days to get... Yeah, 120 days to get married. It keeps disappearing. That's so annoying. Yeah, Ursula, it's temporary. Then 3 years. Oh my God. Yeah, that's too many steps. That's too many steps. You can just simply get married here, file the paperwork, and just wait the 2 years, and she's there forever. It's a lot easier. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know. Anyway, so the whole YouTube thing. So she'll video some stuff here as work is being done on the house and everything, and I'll probably collect the video files from her maybe like twice a week. So maybe we'll try to do like maybe either one video per week, one like produced edited video per week, and then maybe 1 or 2 lives or something like that along during the week or something, or on the weekend. But I think I'll try to do at least one like edited like production video, maybe like every Sunday, maybe 1 per week, or maybe 2 per week, depending on how many video files. But she'll video stuff here as work goes on, and maybe some of the stuff she'll video about the kids or like our family stuff or whatever.
About my work.
Yeah, that too. Just normal daily stuff or whatever. And then I'll do. It's hard for me to video at work because I work at a healthcare facility, a nursing home, and so HIPAA is a very serious thing there. So I can't risk like getting someone's name in the background or an actual resident's image on the video or something like that. So most of the time, if I video while I'm working, it'll be in my office or when I get home.
You want to see them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She wants to see it too. What was that reaction? Your reactions are horrible. Gee, I wonder why they think you're a scammer.
Yeah.
Your reactions. Oh, she's ticklish too. A guy. Yeah, I know. But we will continue the YouTube thing. It's just that since I'll be working or whatever, I don't have a lot of time to like worry about editing and putting together a video every single day. It's
What-
not super easy.
What if I have lots of video here every day?
Then you just send me the video files every day and I'll put them together.
She's still has to get even for 3 years she has to get
I don't know. I don't know about that. I know that it makes it a lot easier. I ordered the new tire. It's not here yet, so I don't know.
No.
Oh my God. There's not even a place here to buy something like that. Probably get her one of those 5,000 peso ones off of Shopee.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
I mean,
And then
yeah.
my fingers are so damn big. Like the ring sizes here only go up to 11. My ring size is like 14 or 15. Like
you can get the correct name for it if you
What?
want it. He said he can about the company that he used to.
yeah, I'm gonna use a Visa service as well. But I mean I've made up my mind to do the spousal visa. Everybody I talk to says it's less steps, like and it's less expensive. Everyone agrees that the spousal visa is less steps and less expensive. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once we come back here for like vacation or whatever the first time, then we'll have a giant ceremony and invite everyone. And even though I don't personally like lechon, we will have probably 2 of them. I don't know what the deal is with the lechon. They love lechon, but it's like the crunchy skin tastes good. That part of it's okay, but the actual meat, the pork, is so damn stringy and chewy. Like it's not. Trying to chew it for 10 minutes just to eat. I don't
Maybe
want.
not all,
Huh?
just maybe 30 kilos like that.
I've tasted lechon at 6 to 10 different locations. Like we've had it so many times that every single time the meat is stringy and chewy. So it has to be from the way they're cooking it. It's overcooked or something. They cook it too long or something just to make sure the skin is crispy like glass. Because that's the way they like it. They like to take that skin off. When you bite into it, it shatters into shards like glass. So I guess if you like eating glass, then
start to eat.
yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the big deal about lechon is because I personally don't like it. I mean, I'd rather have a damn lechon manuk. I'd rather have the chicken. The chicken tastes better to me, and it's softer meat. It's easier to chew. I really have a hard time. I don't like tough meat.
Yeah. Reading she wants.
What?
Someone says you can get married again and you can get a wedding she wants.
Well, I want one too. I've never had one. I've always done the municipal type, like ceremony or whatever, where you just go to a judge.
And if you that you can read through it, okay.
Planning on having children? No. Nope. No, I'm done with that. I don't. I always liked the fact that I had children when I was young. That way, you know, my youngest child is 12. So another 6 years to be 18. So when I'm 47 years old, all of my children are adults at 47. I don't want to start that clock over again and be, 60 or something like that.
Don't give up. She loves you. Don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the long and short of it, but I've got my appointment set in Cebu for the 5th, so I'll go up there and do that. Maybe I get to eat a delicious meal.
Yeah, without me. My God.
Well, yeah, because the plane ticket just to go from here to Cebu is, 8,000 pesos, so 16,000 pesos for the two of us.
Mm. Try this
Yeah. Yeah, she's not, I don't
Too
know.
big for me.
Apparently, she thinks the ADV is too big of a motorbike. She wants some little like 70cc, like runs on dreams and strawberry douche. My God. She wants a motorbike where it's and then bubbles come out of the exhaust pipe with pink streamers off the handlebars and a pink helmet with kitty cat ears. You might as well just get a bicycle. Put a weed eater motor on a bicycle or one of those electric bicycles. My God. Plus, even if she knew how to drive a scooter, she'd be too scared to go up some of the roads she has to go up anyway.
Yeah.
As soon as she come to a road with mud and ruts and stuff like that, she would just, nope, not going.
Just walk.
Yep, just walk.
Even you're the one driving in.
Yeah, even sometimes when I would be driving, she'd be like, just let me off, I'll walk. And I would drive the motorbike up this crazy ass road and then get to the top and have to sit there and wait for her to walk up the hill to get. I'm like, you should have just rode. Like, she's so nervous and scared about stuff.
Yeah.
How will the kids get to school?
I have lots of relatives too.
How did they get to school before I came here?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. There's cousins and uncles and brother-in-laws and all kinds of shit that lives right here, so.
Mm-hmm.
Which honestly, I really don't know why I take them to school now anyway. I mean, they always went with other people, but.
Yes, yeah.
Where?
Where you wanna go?
I'll have to go back through the comments when the video ends or whatever.
I will send it to your messenger. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. That'll work. I know that USCIS on their website have like the requirements or whatever, but I need to read through all that stuff before we get too deep into the process, but I'm basically taking it on faith that everybody that has ever made a video and has ever talked about it basically says K1 visa if you just want her to come to the U.S. as fast as possible. Spousal visa if you want simplicity of process and not as many steps and it's cheaper. So everybody agrees on that fact, so that's what I base my decision to go with the spousal visa on. Plus, also, it'll make her feel more secure or whatever if we're married before I go back to the U.S.
Either way, what's the best thing to do? So it's okay. Yeah.
You guys want to see her freak out?
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Well, down the hill that you come from, is that not a spring?
No, it's not a spring.
We are too far from.
She has said before on a video, and I corrected her on a video, but she still didn't believe me. She kept saying that there's natural water running into that hole. And I told her, no, there's not. That's from, it does look like it, but when the water level is like right here for like a month, and then we suck it down with a pump really fast to here, the water that was soaked into the side of the dirt, like, you know, in that area, is going to run back down into the hole. So it looks like there's natural water
Just leave
coming
that
in.
in the bottom, not
Yeah,
deep, not too
maybe
deep.
15 feet down or whatever, but there's no, the mud is covering all that. There's no access to it. So that hole right now is completely dry. There might be like a little dampness, like causing like a little bit of mud or something, but there is absolutely not even a drop of water sitting in the bottom of that hole down there. It's completely dry. Because we sucked it down to like as far as it would go the other day, and then you know, I went down there and checked it like what, 2 days ago, and it's completely dry. So it will not, that hole will not fill up unless it rains. So no, it's not a spring. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have them drill in the actual well. The well is already 45 feet deep, so that'll save on some of the cost, you know. I don't know how much deeper they're going to need to go, but yeah. I've been talking to a visa company. I contacted JRC, the popular lawyer guy that's been on the Filipina P channel several times. I contacted him, and he said that he only deals with like foreigners coming here. Like for visas and stuff for foreigners to be able to stay in the Philippines permanently. He doesn't deal with taking a Filipina to America. But he recommended a partner company of theirs that he trusts to me, and they're the ones that I've been talking to. They have a flat rate of $2,500. They'll handle everything for $2,500. What?
He's talking about is
What did he say? Butthole?
no.
Damn it. Nice hair, buddy. Yeah. He just woke up. Butthole. Butthole.
Nice hair.
I videoed him all day yesterday playing on the VR headset.
That's why he.
So you guys will see that video probably tomorrow. Or yeah. I guess it'll be tomorrow for you. I don't know. Whatever, you'll see it in the next video.
It's like crazy when you play that.
Yeah, it's something. He was playing a boxing game, and he kept trying to kick, and I'm like, number one, there's no sensors on your feet, so the game has no idea you're moving your legs, really. And number two, you don't kick in boxing, unless it's kickboxing, but... I don't know, craziness.
You teach him.
I mean, I'm not going to take that back to the U.S. with us, or with me, so, I mean, basically, it's theirs now, so...
Cute.
Yeah. Somebody thinks you're cute, Kim Jong-un. No nukes! No nukes! My God. All right, so anyway, I think we'll get ready to end this and give everybody an opportunity to maybe ask a question or two if they want to, but
Nice
yeah.
hair.
I keep trying to get him to cut it short, but he just
Yeah.
I don't know why. Then
Maybe in America.
Hell, my hair is even, I need a haircut right now. Like, this is too long for me. I was always taught growing up that boys should always have short hair. Like, men and boys are just supposed to have short hair. And that you're supposed to shave. And nobody in my family has ever, like, had beards or whatever. It's always been taught to me that a respectful guy should have short hair and a clean face.
His hair like this. I tied his hair because of that.
The VR
Yeah.
headset.
The VR. Because my hair is keep trying to put in that my
Forehead.
forehead.
So I was first also.
Yeah. I think kids now are raised like, yeah, do whatever you want to do, and who cares what anybody thinks. I mean,
Wala.
kids wear like sweatpants to school and pajamas, and like it's ridiculous.
I don't have one.
I don't allow, and I don't understand. Like, there's a lot of parents that complain like, oh, all my kids do is wear like pajamas and sweatpants to school. Number one, don't buy that crap for them in the first place. And number two, don't let them leave the house with that crap on.
He's the one. Maybe.
A lot of parents now, it seems like that the way they speak, they feel like they're out of control. Like they can't control their children. I don't understand that. Number one, physically, you're 3 times bigger than a child, so obviously you can control them physically. And then if they try to sneak stuff or have stuff that you don't want them to have, take the clothes that you don't like or the electronic device that you don't want them to have, take it outside in the yard, pour some gas on it, and burn it. I mean, problem solved.
Hello. It's better to marry you in the
Handshake.
Philippines.
Oh, it drives me crazy.
It will take approximately 1 year to possibly 1.5 years to come to the US. Your green card status starts the second year married, and when he applies for your visa, he has to apply your children at the
Yeah.
same time. Unfortunately, with new government administration, things have really slowed down for immigration. When you have been in the US for 3 years, you may apply for USA citizenship, and if your children in the US, they will automatically become citizens once you become citizens.
Yeah.
Like I said, immigration to USA is much longer and harder. My asawa has been waiting for 3 months for her oath, and they keep canceling. And education in the province is not so good. People are poor and school not so important. Now in Manila or Cebu and even Davao, education is much better for elementary
Yeah.
and high school. My asawa, her kids
I
are
don't
going
think.
to Don Pablo, Aurora, Masbate, and I convinced her to send one of her daughters to Manila to stay with family in Cavite, and she said school is very hard compared to province.
Yeah, the schools here are terrible. I've always said it, and I'll always say it.
That's other. This one is the one.
And I'm sorry to say it, like her sister is a teacher at this school right here, and I've asked her several times about why things are the way they are, and it goes in one ear and out the other. Like they don't even really care. I don't get it.
Oh, he sent me this Tuesday. I didn't.
Oh yeah.
And this is another. This one. This one that sent the messages.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. If you guys have any last questions or anything, I'll give about like 1 minute for everything to catch up.
Mm. No,
Hmm?
no other comment.
You should stand up and show them your little shorty shorts. Huh? Huh?
Short.
They're pretty short. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You had to check?
Yeah, I'm not sure if really short.
Is it?
No, not really.
Oh, really? Go over there and pick something up off the floor.
You like?
Yeah. Remember, you gotta wear your costume
Yeah.
in a video. Ha! Alright, guys. We're gonna get on with our day, so everybody take it easy. We're gonna go ahead and say bye-bye.
Yeah.
We're getting married! Look how happy you are. Oh my God.
You're not happy?
Yeah?
You're not?
Well, I'm the one that has to leave and be by myself for 2 years. Alright, guys, take it easy.